Welcome to Crypto Rosetta. My name is Savage. Today we're going to be looking at HBAR. Let's get into the price action and see what's going on. So primarily what we're looking for is there's two ways we're looking at this. Either as this is a more complex correction where this is basically a W wave here, this is an X, and then looking for that Y wave, or we're looking at the potential that we could have this actually complete into this high point here, and we're looking for this potential of an A, B, and a C, where we're looking at 1, 2, 3, 4, truncation for a fifth. This is a B wave, and then looking for a C wave to the downside. So we carry on and we actually start to develop a bigger 5 wave move down here, what I'd be looking for would be towards this 1-to-1, which would be the 0.404 area. Now, once we start to lose the 786, which is sitting here at this 0.443 zone, already it starts to become less probable that we're going to see that continuation. So we need to just be aware of that. So we're looking for this potential that this B wave is still actually playing out here, looking for this move to the upside as an A or wave 1, a B to the downside, and then looking for that C up. Now, we also discussed we need to be careful because if this is a 5 wave sequence to the upside, it could actually mean that this fourth wave has completed as a flat correction from further back here, where we actually have this as a B wave and then a C wave to the upside. So now, if this is the case, we could still be looking for this drop towards the zone of the 0.279 to this 0.189 region. So we need to just be a little bit cautious that we don't actually have a bigger 5 wave move developing here. For as long as we hold above this 0.443 zone, I am going to be still looking for that potential that we could see a turnaround here and look to actually push up one more time. So given our current structure, that 1-to-1 would actually be here at this 1293. But if we do start to break down deeper and we actually take this down towards the 786 area, that 1-to-1 would actually be a double top in this situation, in which case, we'd have to be cautious that this isn't just a ABC to the upside, in which case we could still look for continuation to the downside. So this is what we need to be aware of. And for the time being, we have still held this low here, so potentially we could still see something. The structure, though, however, has started to fall apart. We were looking for extensions to the upside, but we've actually started to take some of these key low areas here. So we're looking for that possibility of a 1-2 here. We've come down too deep. So this in itself is making me, anticipate that we still have to see this low get broken before we look for any kind of a continuation to the upside. But we'll have to obviously take it one step at a time here. Okay, so this is looking at it as an A, a B, and a C. Now, the other way we were talking about this is actually looking for the potential of this corrective move from further back here, where this is an A, and then what we basically have here is an ABC for a flat wave, which makes our W wave. Looking this at a W, an ABC to the upside for the X, and then looking for that potential with breaking down in a Y wave. Now, this is looking to get more complex in the way that I'm currently looking at it. What I'm looking at is the potential that this is an A, B, C into this W, this is an X, and then we're still looking for another A, B, C potentially to the downside here. Now, if this is the case, what we could see is the potential move here towards this zone. I'm going to go off of the current high first. So a 1-to-1 with our current high here would actually be this 0.500 area at a 1-to-1. So that would be if we actually see a direct break to the downside here, where basically we'd then be treating this as a B wave like this. It is quite small though, so it wouldn't surprise me if this B wave is not completed. And actually, it does make more sense for the count to finish into this low, and then we're looking for a B wave to develop here. Now, if this is the case, what we're looking for is a move up towards the 0.633 to the 0.603 region, and then looking for that potential to actually break down deeper here. Now, if we do get this move to the upside here, what I would be looking for is basically a 5-wave move down into these zones, looking for this 0.500 area, and that would then look to actually potentially complete this as a corrective move. So, like I said, as long as we hold above this 0.425, I would still be looking for the potential that we could look to push to the upside. So now if we have this as a bigger corrective structure here as a B wave, what we would then have is this 1-to-1 would actually be here. I'm going to go on to that 1-to-1 that we have down here. That 1-to-1 would be here at this 0.1139. Now, if we did have a bigger move to the upside towards this 0.1892, what this could mean is that we actually have a 5-wave move where we have this as a wave 1, this is a more complex 2, and then we'd be looking for that potential of a third wave up into the zone. But The problem is if we have this as a corrective structure like this, it is starting to drag on for quite a while here. It's getting quite big in the relation to this move here. So, we need to just bear that in mind within our analysis. Now, if we do start to break down past this 0425, we need to be a little bit careful that we don't have a bigger impulsive structure forming here to the downside in that fifth wave. So we need to just keep that idea open for as long as we actually stay below this high of this 0987. We could be starting to break down in a bigger way here. So this is looking for, this potential to break to the upside. But if we start to lose these key zones here, it becomes less likely that we're going to find that additional move up here. Now, what we need to be careful of is, like I said, we could be starting something like this, where actually this has been a wave 1, this is a 2, and actually we're starting to have a bigger breakdown in a wave 3. Now, the zone we'd be looking for confirmation would actually be much lower here towards this 0293, looking for this as a third wave, fourth wave, and a fifth wave, which could look to bring us down towards this 0268 to this 0232 region. Now, in the shorter term here, what I'd be looking for if this is actually playing out is we'd want to see something like this. Now, at the moment, we're looking at the potential for a 1-2 here and another 1-2 here. The problem is with this, either I want to see this move break down directly and we get to the 0486 and then we get, an additional fourth and a fifth, looking for this target zone here of this 0472 to this 0452 region. If we do break down like this, what this could then indicate is that from further back here, we have, another 1-2. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We get a fourth and then that fifth wave. So this could actually look to bring us into this zone of this 0447 to this 0420 area. Now, this would bring us still into that support zone. If we're looking at this as an A, B, and a C, that would still bring us in above this low and into the support zone, looking to actually target out some of these lower areas here. So this is something we're just going to have to keep an eye on. If we only form a three-wave move here, we could actually still look for that continuation up. Whether this move becomes an A, B, and a C, or whether it becomes a bigger trending structure, we have to just wait and see. But if we do manage to hold these lows, we could actually see this turn around. So this is where it's going to be key here now. The problem we have here is that within this count over here, what we could actually have is another 1 and a 2 developing. So looking at something like this, where actually let me turn the alarm back on. Looking for this as a wave 1, looking for that wave 2 to the upside, and then looking for the potential to get a three-wave move down here. So really what we're going to be talking about here is from this bearish standpoint, as long as we stay below this 0656, there is still quite a high potential of us making another move to the downside. Now, whether this is A, B, and C, and we only come down to this 0511 area, which tie in with that idea of this being more complex, where this is W, X, A, B, C, and then we turn around and start to take out these key highs, in which case this would invalidate this move. But as long as we actually stay below this 0656, we need to just be cautious that we don't have something like this developing, where we actually have this as a 1-2, looking for a bigger third wave down towards this 0461. So at the moment, I would still be very cautious about any moves to the upside that are only three waves in structure that failed to actually take this 0633. If we do get a bounce to the upside here, something like this 50% could be an interesting zone, the 0604 region, as well as, higher up here, we have this 786, which would tie in with a retest of some of these key highs that we have here. So need to keep an eye on these two areas. What I'd want to see if we're looking to break out of this is getting back above the 786, finding support, and then looking to actually take this high. For as long as we fail to do that, we need to just be aware of this bearish continuation. Now, what this would then mean, if we did develop an additional 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 like this, would be that, this would then mean we actually have an extension within this wave here, which would mean that we'd still have 1, 2, then we'd be looking for a fourth and a fifth, and we'd still have another 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 to the downside, in which case we would be looking to take these lows, and then that would tie into that idea of actually having, a bigger five-wave move. Though the area we're looking for is this 0293. But if we start to get extensions like this can quite easily push us down into these regions, and we could actually see this getting a bigger sell-off to the downside here. But like I said, as long as we hold this 0.356, we can still potentially look for an additional push to the upside. So we're going to have to just take it one step at a time and see exactly how these moves develop. Okay, so I'm going to leave the video there. I hope you found it useful. If you did, please smash the like button, hit that subscribe button if you haven't already, turn on those bell notifications so you never miss a video. Leave us some feedback down below, and also in the description you'll find a link to Discord. Come check it out, it's free to join. As well as that, you'll find affiliate links for both PrimeXBT and BYBIT down there, both great exchanges we use on a regular basis. Check them out for yourself if you don't have an account. Using the affiliate link does help support the channel. We do appreciate it. Everyone have a great day. See you in the next one.